Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tamika here. If you're new to this channel, we get into all things fashion, makeup, and beauty, but hashtag affordable because I'm all about affordability. And if that is something that you're interested in, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload a new video. And in today's video, we are going to be getting into a holiday look today. So the holidays are quickly rolling around, so I just want to give you guys a few looks starting with this video, a few looks that you can easily recreate, something very simple. I mean, you're gonna be in your house, right? No one's going anywhere. So I mean, it's something that if you just want to feel a little cute, make yourself a little happy on that day, seeing that we might not have everyone around that we usually do. This can kind of just like pick your spirits up and just feel a little good about the day while being surrounded with your immediate family. So in today's video, we're going to kind of go for that more classic holiday vibe. Like when you think holiday, Christmas makeup, you think gold, you think red lips. Well, at least that's what I think of. So we're just gonna hop right into it. And for the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do, as you can see, I already have my face already moisturized, and I'm just gonna hop right into brows. Usually I do that off camera, but I thought I'd just remind you guys how I do my brows, just for those who aren't able to see that video. But if you do want to see that video, I will have it linked up here. Only thing different is that I'm going to be using this brow wax, I think it's called. This is the Brow MVP by Fenty Beauty. This is really for like if you're into like full bushy or that laminated type of style for your brows. This is what's going to give you that look. So before we start, let me just go ahead and zoom you guys in because I'm a little far. All right, so now that I've moved you guys in a tiny bit closer. So like I said, I'm going in with the Brow MVP by Fenty Beauty. This is what it looks like. On this end, we have the wax product, and on this end, we have like a tiny little brush. It's like a silicone brush that you can use to brush through your brows. Just gonna give that a brush real quick. Usually I would just go with my spoolie, but this is what I have on hand. And then I'm just gonna go in and kind of start pasting up my brows, if you will. So as you can see, it just really lays the brows down so that it gives it like a nice, fluffy, full look. Here's the difference in this brow that is lifted and this brow that is not. It's kind of sad looking. All right, so while we're in the spirit of getting into the holidays, have you guys started watching any holiday movies yet? I know I started listening to Christmas music November 1st. I am that person. So I have been listening to Christmas music. I've been watching some holiday movies here and there on Netflix. And speaking of Netflix, have you guys seen Jingle Jangle yet? If you haven't seen Jingle Jangle, you need to go and see it because it's pretty amazing. I was not I don't know what I was expecting. I think I just haven't seen any like commercials about it. I just knew that it was coming out and Felicia Rashad was in it, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. When it was released, I saw a video and then I was like, wait, it's a musical? Like I had no idea it was a musical, which I don't mind. I like musicals. But when I watched it, I was like, this is great. Like so many Black actors and actresses, the singing, the songs, the dancing. Okay, you guys need to check this movie out. If you guys aren't aware, I do go in with two eyebrow products. So it's the same product, the Micro Brow Pencil by NYX, and I use the shade Espresso and the shade Black. I use it to kind of give me like an ombre effect. I feel like you can better see it when I don't use this wax. That's the only thing I don't like about using the wax. I feel like you don't really get the pigmentation that you normally would when you don't use it. So that's the only downside to it. But we'll see what we can do in this video. So we're gonna start off with Espresso. And forgive me if I don't talk as much during this portion. This part is really important, so I gotta concentrate. And then I'm gonna switch off to the black shade for the tail portion of my brow. All right, so I think this is as good as we're gonna get it for now. So so we're just going to leave it alone because the more I mess with it, the worse it gets. And then we're just going to go ahead and clean up the brows using this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I'm just going to take some off of the wand like this. Try to use this for both of my brows. Then I just go ahead in and blend that out. And I like to go in, once it's blended out, press that in with my finger, because I feel like doing this, the heat of my finger melts this product into my skin beautifully. Alright, so for my eyes, I'm going to go in with eyes first just because I anticipate using a little bit of glitter, so I don't want any fallout if there happens to be any fallout. I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. Alright, so now that our eyes look crazy, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to go in with today is the Surgeon and Luminous Lion King palette. It's been a while since I used this palette, but this palette is beautiful. The colors in here are stunning, especially the shimmers and the rich, colorful colors. Firstly, I'm going to put all over my lid this shade right here, which is called Wisdom. Alright, so next up we're going to go ahead and start building up the crease. I'm going to start with this shade right here. It's called African Clay, and start building up the crease with that. And then going back with the same brush that I used to apply the all over color, just kind of gonna buff out the edges a little bit. Alright, so next up we're going into this shade right here. We're getting into a deeper brown shade. This one is called Pride Rock. And we're gonna place that right below the shade African Clay that we placed at the crease. And I'm kind of winging it out because I like the shape that a winged out eyeshadow effect gives my eyes. So I'm just making sure to pay attention to winging it out at the ends. And then back again with the very first brush. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead in and create a cut crease. I say cut crease because they look like whatever on my eyes, but you know, it's supposed to give that effect of a cut crease. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to do that. I don't think I'm the best at that, but we're just gonna go ahead and do that. If you do not want to create a cut crease, you absolutely don't have to. You can just go in with your shimmer and apply it right on the lid. Just as simple as that. I just kind of want mine to pop a little bit more, so I want to go ahead and create a cut crease. And to use that, to create that, I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. It has like a little fan brush tip, and apply that. Alright, so as you can see, I did a little trial off camera. I'm going to go with this shade right here called Nala and place that towards the middle and the end part of my eye. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the Milani Gilded Desires palette. And I want to use this light champagne color right here and place that right in the inner. All right, and then going back into Pride Rock, this deep brown shade, I'm gonna apply this to the outer corners. Here we go. To deepen up the outer corner, I'm going into this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, this brown shade, which is called Secret. This is the Ring the Alarm palette. And for lashes, I'm going to go in with these Kiss lashes. They're in the style Pompadour. Alright, so moving on to the face, I'm going to go ahead and prime with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And for foundation, I'm going to go in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This is in the shade Marquesas. Then I just kind of go in with my sponge and further blend everything in, just to kind of get like a more skin-like finish. Going back in with my e.l.f. concealer, the same shade that I used to highlight my brows. And then on top of that, just to brighten it up a little bit, I like to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel. Going in and setting everything with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, tapping off the excess because we do not want to bake, we just want to lightly set. And then to set the entire face, I'm going to go in with this Collab setting powder, and this is in the shade Cocoa/Truffle. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer. This is in the shade Mocha Mommy. Oh. Just dip in. I went in with a little bit of contour, just a little bit, because I feel like my face needed it. And that was from the Tammy and Revolution palette. This is in Contour Cutie, this shade right here. For blush, I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. This is in Peachy Love. And I'm going to go across this middle one right here. And for highlight, I'm going to go into the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in the shade medium to dark and use this highlighting shade. Setting spray. Alright, so for lips, I'm going to go in with this deep red shade by Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Uncensored, and it is a matte liquid lipstick. I'm first going to go ahead and line my lips with this MAC Cherry Lip Pencil. Okay guys, so this is the final look for today's holiday glam, the first of many to come. We've got a couple more weeks until Christmas, so I'm going to be sprinkling in some more holiday glam makeup looks here and there, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you join this little but growing family, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.